The museum contacted me saying they were doing a Lego exhibit, or contacted a group. And they wanted several sets to sell in the store, and they wanted one centerpiece to sort of be the main focus of the exhibit. And I offered to do a large-scale museum. It's minifig scale, the scale of this little guy here. You see them in most of the Lego sets. And a micro-scale version of the museum as well. They wanted to represent the art of Lego, so they didn't want any sets, no kits, all original work. The museum piece has been difficult because there's not a whole lot of curved Lego pieces, so getting all those curves and slopes in the structure is difficult because, well, Lego's square. So I had to get lots of hinges and slope pieces and build onto them to get the shapes right. It took me about a month and a half to order pieces for it, and so far I've been working on it for another couple weeks. It's about 2 weeks now, but I don't usually do a lot of ahead of time builds. Usually I procrastinate up until the very end and do all my building with in the span of a week before the event. I can't help it. I get it from my mother. I'm mostly a visual artist. I mean, usually I see stuff, and if it's appealing to me, I mean, certain things, but a lot of buildings and some modern stuff and a lot of Gothic structures too, they're just really architecturally appealing. I've always sort of liked the building aspect of anything. I mean, landscapes, not so much, ships, not so much, but like creatures and buildings, you can see all the, well, for me, I see a thing, and sometimes I see it in Lego form, sometimes I see it in what the bricks would need to be built to create it, and sometimes I just like it for the architecture or the design or the menacing nature that some builds or creations or creatures bring to the table, so to speak. Got the back windows figured out, but not the front. Back's easier to do. Low to the ground in a place to actually is not built, but can't in the front, so I have to figure something else out. So, well, personally, I don't know when or how. I don't have much of a plan, but one day I'd like to find a way to work for the company in some way. I mean, some people use this to either go to eventually like an architectural career or a structural engineer or a robotics engineer, but I just want to work for the company. I want to play with toys for the rest of my life.